Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another speed build, and we are building a mansion here in Windenburg. So we are on the 64 by 64 lot, and I'm building a seaside mansion, and I have to say this is by far my favorite mansion I've done, traditional one, traditional sea mansion that I've done so far. I love it so much. This is one of my favorites, and I think I love this one so much is because we have a greenhouse that connects two sides of the house. It's so gorgeous. It fits in perfectly with seasons that is coming up in only 18 days now, you guys. I'm so excited. So yeah, over 18 days, and then we are gonna have seasons, and then that greenhouse that I added in, it's gonna come in really handy with the new gardening skill, or is it a gardening profession? Oh my gosh, I don't know anymore how it's called. I think you can do like flower arranging and some type of gardening. There will be new harvestables, but I'm just very excited about the the flower arranging table that would look perfectly in our little greenhouse that I'm gonna add in a little bit later. And I do think that the Sims living here, especially the mom is gonna have her own flower shop in somewhere in the world. I don't know where, but she's gonna own her own flower shop, and that's why I love the idea of that greenhouse connecting the two sides of the home. And then the father of the house is gonna be a doctor. So he has his own private office here in the house as well. I'm gonna add in an office area and a waiting room, and of course an exam room and office in one. So this is a really fun build. I have really gone all out on this build. I used my imagination on how I thought that the family would be, and you know, their professions, their interests, and I had a lot of fun furnishing this home. So here on the side I am starting out with the little, how do you call it? Not little, the greenhouse. Here I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna make this work, this greenhouse? What can I use? And then I thought about this little thing right here that we gotten with the Get Together expansion pack. I think it's supposed to be like a greenhouse thingy, but then with no walls, and you can use it like that in the garden. But I just really liked the idea of enclosing it with a wall, and thankfully it really fitted in quite well. So what I did is I enlarged that that decorational piece, and then I surrounded it with the middle height wall and then a half wall, and you can see it goes perfectly up into that glass section. And now adding in all the windows, it does feel like an actual real life greenhouse. All the windows just lined up perfectly. So I'm very happy with the greenhouse. The greenhouse is my favorite area of the inside of the house. But if I have to say for the exterior, I like both sides. I like the front and I like the back, and that is really rare. Usually I have like one side that I really prefer, but for this build I like them both. But in the beginning of the build, you can see it, I'm really focusing on the backyard. I'm focusing on the pool side because that is like the only side that I had inspiration for. And yes, I did found this house on Instagram again. That is my main source of inspiration. I find all my houses through Instagram, and usually these are like real actual homes that are on the price market right now because I find them through real estate agents. You know, you have your luxury listing, Jordan Joheg or something like that he's called. He's also a very large real estate agent, and I'm following all of them, and they always have such a great homes on display. So this house was also on display, but it wasn't a mansion. It was actually like a middle-sized home with the greenhouse in the middle, and then with these balconies that you can see on the left side. And I copied all of that. I also copied the shape of the swimming pool, but I made this entire home into a mansion. So this is more larger, more luxurious, you know, and yeah, just different little details. And also the front of the house is quite different than the real life home, but I still like, I think I like my version just a tiny bit better. So yeah, that is how I found this house and how I got the inspiration. So if you don't have any inspiration when you're building and you really want to build something, go to Instagram, just follow a few real estate agents. You know, what I did is I just typed in real estate, and I just, you know, went through all the names and thingies that I found, and I just followed a few random people. That is how I did it, and I'm so happy that I did, because I find so much inspiration. So yeah, anyways, the house is taking shape, as you guys can see. I had a little bit of a fit with the roofing though, because of the roof was so long, it intersected through that upper level. So here I am dividing it, and you can really see that it's really making the room act weird. It didn't register as a room. It was so weird. So I do change the roof a little bit. I make the middle part a little bit higher and then the two side parts a little bit lower. And that made my problem go away. But you guys will see that, I think, a little bit later. I think I kept that footage in the video. I'm not sure. Anyways, so here I'm doing all the wallpapers. I knew I wanted like a dark color underneath and a more lighter color on top, but I didn't know which textures I wanted to use. So I was first looking in all the brick catalogs. You know, I was really thinking maybe the Jungle Adventure one or the Vampire Game Pack one. But then I looked a little bit further, and then I thought, well, why not the shingles from the Cats and Dogs expansion pack? I mean, it fits in so well with this kind of beachy theme that we have going on. So in the end, I'm gonna go with the Cats and Dogs shingles, the darkest color, I think, or the second darkest color. I'm gonna use that one. And then for the upper level, I'm gonna go with white and brown woods, just so that I'm mixing it up. And you know, I hate having a house in one color. I mean, unless it's white. Unless it's a white home, then I don't mind. But if it's not white, I like to combine different wallpapers and textures throughout the entire build, just so that you have a little bit more of a dimension going on and it doesn't look that flat and boring, you know? That, I mean, I'm saying you know quite a lot. I'm so sorry if it's annoying you. It's annoying me as well. I can't help it. I'm so sorry. It's my daughter's fault. She's saying you know a lot lately. It's like her word of the week. And if she has a word, I have a word, because I'm a person that likes to copy things, especially if it's like words and sayings. I do copy those things a lot. If I hear certain words or like weird sayings like multiple times a day, I take them in my vocabulary and I start using them, and it's actually sometimes really annoying. And my daughter actually hates when I do it, because it's a thing for the, you know, the, there I go again. It's a thing that the popular kids are saying. So mommy, you can't say it. But I do. Anyways, here we are at the little nook of the house on the backyard. And at first I wanted to make this like a little seating area. But then I thought, why not make it into a play area? So I'm gonna make a children's play area in that little nook that I fenced in with the hedges. And then here I'm making sunbathing and sunbathing area. So that was actually in the real life house as well. That I saw in the real life house, and I thought that is amazing. I would love to have that if I ever owned a swimming pool. I would love a section for only sunbathing. That would be so nice. But I would never own a pool because the weather here in Belgium, it doesn't really allow it. I mean, now it has been like scorching hot for I think 2 weeks now. It's been around 25 till 30 degrees for 2 weeks, but that is the Belgian weather. So we have gorgeous weather in June. In July, we're gonna get rain and sometimes like great weather on and off. August is gonna get a little bit better. September, again with the high temperatures, and then October, November, December, January, February is gonna be rain. So yeah, the weather in Belgium is definitely not ideal for having a swimming pool. Oh, a few family members on my husband's side do own some real awesome looking pools, but they have like these outdoor heated pools that they can slide close. You can close them in when the weather isn't that great, and these have like these little robots floating in the swimming pool. I think the swimming pool was more expensive than their houses. I mean, some of the swimming pools were, and they have like also a sauna and a hot tub. Everything I want and I can't have, his family has. I'm so jealous. But the plus side is I can sometimes go there and admire the pool. Yay. Anyways, where are we in the build right now? Oh, that's it. I also need to say to you guys, I did change out lots throughout the build. So here we are starting out in Windenburg on the island. But then I transferred it to the cats and dogs thingy, Brindleton Bay. And the reason why I did it is because I couldn't really figure out how I wanted the front to look. It was so weird. I had so much problems. I couldn't make it work. I had no idea on how to start and what the shape would be. And at first I was like, okay, Mona, we're doing like a long driveway at the front, but a driveway wouldn't make sense in Windenburg Island because there's no road there. So I move it to Brindleton Bay. And then I start, working on that road and such like that. And then I saw it didn't fit in with the backyard because the backyard is like really beachy with balconies and such. And then I was making the front very Tudor looking, very Tudor, traditional. And it just didn't fit in with the driveway. So I switched back into Windenburg. So I went from Windenburg to Brindleton Bay, back to Windenburg, and I decided to not go with a driveway at all. So the driveway part I didn't record. I actually cut out that part because that was actually an hour worth of footage that I put in the driveway and all the little landscaping that I did. And then I was like, nope, let's start over. So I cut that out completely. So you won't see that, but you will see me do a little bit of the landscaping at the front, how it's gonna be. So you guys can see it right now. We're now in Brindleton Bay. I moved the house. And I love this little staircase at the front. It's so cute, and it also makes the house look, like this beachside mansion that I was going for. So here filling in the play area, like I said, and I'm gonna go with a sandbox. So the sandbox is a little bit long shaped. It's a weird shape, so I couldn't really fill it in with lots and lots of stuff. So we're only gonna go with a jungle gym, a slide, a dollhouse, and a little bit of a seating area for the children. And that's all we're gonna add in. And then here a little bit of a landscaping, terrain painting and such. But the terrain paint, no, Mona. Not the terrain paint. The landscaping on the back is gonna be a little bit different later on. I'm gonna change this little bit. I'm gonna lose the fences because the fences look a little bit weird. So the fencing is gonna go away. This part is gonna stay. I'm not gonna landscape a lot in this section, but the left side of the building, I do add in a bit more landscaping that I'm gonna do like right now. I think in a few moments I'm gonna landscape the left side, and it's just a few bushes and a tree or such, and that was just not enough. We needed a little bit more. So I am gonna do that I think at the end of the video. Yeah, I think at the end we're gonna move over into landscaping that part right here. So what I do love about the section on the left, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the tree that I'm using is from the movie hangout stuff pack, and I only used that tree twice in a build, so not a lot. I mean, if you look at how many videos I did, how many videos did I do actually? You know, let me see, how many videos have I ever done, like ever in my whole simming career? Can you see that somewhere? I'm not sure. I think I've done over, so I have 420 videos in my list. So some of them are not listed though. So say that I have 350 videos and maybe 300 are like building videos. So let's say I have built over 300 houses. I've only used that tree twice. So I was actually really ecstatic and happy that I could use that build here in the video or in the build, in the house. Oh my gosh, Mona, I'm happy that I used the tree in this build. What's wrong with me? It's the heat. It's just the heat, because it's already, looking at my thermostat, we're heading over the 30 degrees here in the office. I'm sweating insanely, like really insane. So I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry for my voiceover, but this is the best that I can do in these type of conditions. I'm sorry. Anyways, here we are back at the front of the house, and you guys didn't see me make that entire section that I just deleted, which is fine. So what am I doing here? I'm trying to decide how can I make this house look not similar, but it needed to match the back, you know? So we are working with large balconies on the back. It has a real beachy kind of vibe, and I needed to make that work on the front as well. So at first I thought, let's go for symmetry, which we are of course are gonna do, because on the back side of the house we have a symmetrical kind of shape. We have, you know, left and right, two of the same balconies, two of the same kind of roofings and such. So it's very symmetrical on the back. I mean, only that little section, and I needed to make something symmetrical at the front as well. So that's why I made these like little towery thingies with the windows, and then a very large balcony in the middle. And I think it looks really nice, and it makes the house work for me. So yeah, I'm very happy with the front. And this is also why I love the front, because of that balcony. It looks so gorgeous. And then throw in all of the landscaping, and I find it amazing. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I find it very beautiful. So for the landscaping, I am gonna go with a free-handed landscaping. So no fences. There are no fences whatsoever on the front. Usually I make like little fences, and in between the fences I put flowers and bushes and such. This time we're not gonna do fences. I'm gonna do like a freely landscape. I do border off some, large pieces, but I use plants for that, and I really like the look. It looks more organic and natural, but still like it needed to be there, you know? Like it was on purpose, but there's no fencing, and I like it. And that's also a large part on why I like the front so much. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I needed to say. So I don't know, did I say it in the beginning of the video? I'm not sure, but this is a two-part video. So if you are now almost 20 minutes in the video and you're like, Mona, where's the interior? It's a two-part video. So at first we're gonna do the exterior like you can see right now, and on the second part we're gonna do the interior and then furnishing all the balconies, because the balconies are not furnished at this point, because I didn't know where I wanted all the rooms to be, and you know, the personality. So I didn't know what I should put on the balconies. I do know now. I have finished the home. It's already done. So I think I'm gonna place it on the gallery tomorrow. Yeah, somewhere tomorrow in the afternoon, in the midday. Somewhere in the midday, I'm gonna place it on the gallery. I do want to play test the house this night, see if everything's functional, see if I didn't forget to paint anything, and just because I really feel like playing the game. And why not play with a new house that I just built? So I'm gonna play test tonight. I'm gonna upload the build tomorrow with the final part of this series. So the interior house build video is gonna be up tomorrow as well. So excited. I'm so happy that I'm back into recording again. I've recorded like 4 videos this last week. And I feel very happy about it because I haven't really been recording that much lately. I've been doing like 1 video a week and only real-time builds. I've just been so stuck in my freaking depression. Yeah, I know it's actually not funny, but I've been so stuck and I'm so happy I'm not really out of it because I do have my moments still. I mean, like today, this morning, I just couldn't get out of bed. It was such a struggle. And then, just waking up, putting my clothes on. It was a real chore for me. And usually I'm a morning person. I just wake up, I jump out of bed, and the birds are singing, I'm singing, I'm so happy, I'm waking up the children with a smile. And this morning there was no smile. It's just I wasn't feeling it, and it was a chore. Definitely not a good day today, but still I'm very happy that the day turned around. I went shopping with my husband, just groceries, but I had fun. Who knew that grocery shopping was fun, and it turned around my entire day, and now I'm feeling happy enough to record a video. So yeah, I still have my depression. I think it's something that would never go away. I think once you're in it for your life, but it's with its ups and downs, and it has been way better this last week than it has been for a long time. So very grateful for that, and I'm hoping that I'm not jinxing it by saying it, but I'm hoping that it's gonna stay like this. I mean, fingers crossed. Anyways, as you guys can see, the landscaping is almost done. Yes, I did cut out a large piece of the video with me only placing little plants, over and over and over. Kind of boring. But I really do love the landscaping at the front. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about it as well. Do you like the front the most? Do you like the back the most? Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, that's basically it. We're almost at the end of the video. What else did I needed to say? Oh, for the people who are, by the way, asking, Mona, where's the modern mansion? Where is your real-time modern mansion build? We're waiting. It's coming, you guys. It's coming. So the reason why I haven't recorded that, because I'm actually really anxious to continue that, is usually when I do a real-time build, that video is over an hour long. Now, with this type of weather that we have going on here where I live in Belgium, not in better. I live in Belgium, Mona. The weather that we have here in Belgium, sitting for an hour without my fan, I'm not having it. I'm just not. So I'm waiting until the weather is gonna cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna sit for you guys and record a video. Record a video. I'm gonna record an episode of the Modern Mansion. I'm actually hoping to finish that off before summer vacation because it's only 5 weeks. And then I'm going to France with my family. We're gonna visit Disneyland Paris. I'm so excited. And I'm just gonna, chill and relax. And hopefully the series will be done by then. And then I'm gonna brainstorm a new series in my vacation. And then when when I come back, we can start with something fresh and new. So also very excited about that. So yeah, I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed the video. We are at the end of the speed build. Let me know in the comment section below, of course, what you thought about the build, and also if you liked the build, don't forget to place a like. Very important. I'm gonna ask it every freaking video. And yeah, that is basically it. Oh, and if this is like the first video that you are seeing from me and you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.